Hello my fellow Rome 2 players, Zaript here, and welcome into second game of a match between Fatal Imprudence and Simon, and this is TWCC Rome 2 Fall Cup. I think it's a second round. Map is a bit too flat to my liking, and bans in a second round for second game were Macedon, Egypt and Massagetai. Picks, as you can see, Epirus and Athens. So what can I tell about the builds while our players getting ready? And by the way, in the first game, Fatal Imprudence won as Egypt against Massagetai. Wasn't very easy game, but he had to box up. And that's how you pretty much always forced to play against Massagetai in most cases. Here we see 6 hoplites or hoplites, 1 Hellenic Royal Guard, 4 mercenary Rhodian slingers, so fairly balanced build overall with 4 Hellenic Royal Guard, 1 hoplite went here, Citizen Calf and mercenary African elephants. Obviously when you Epirus one of the factions with elephants, and you better use them. Their morale effect from their stampede is quite decent. It can turn the fight if you use them properly at the proper time. Now let's take a look at Athens of Simon. He plays interesting Athens and interesting Sparta, I should say. But let's go over the build. 1, 2, 3 mercenary veteran hoplites here, or hoplites, man, I don't know how to pronounce it properly. 1, 2, 3 here, so 6 overall. 1, 2, 3, 4 pikes. Then we see 2 Hippius lances, 3 of them including general, so only 3 cavalry units. And then 4 mercenary Rhodian slingers. Now, okay, they both ready, good luck, have fun. Now let's compare. They have pretty much the same skirmishing contingent, and age goes for Fatal Imprudence, age is his cavalry. Now when it comes to infantry, age goes to Simon, and the question would be who of them can march better, because if Simon just attacks frontally, he have advantage in infantry, that's for sure. Now the question is how he protects his slingers and how he deals with elephants. We will see that. Because these hoplites, they cannot really stand against mercenary veteran hoplites, that I can tell you for sure. That's a big difference. 70 armor, 34 attack, 38 attack with 95 armor. I think it was 100, yeah, so it's slightly decreased in last patches. Okay, Simon. Not a perfect play, he moves in range already, before his forces actually adjusted. But Fatal Imprudence makes mistake himself. He isn't shooting any volleys, just moving away. So Fatal Imprudence probably will go and try to get away to that hill, or at least to get slight uphill advantage here. I don't see what else he can be doing. Now when it comes to cavalry, oh yes, Citizen Cavalry, I called it. When it comes to cavalry, Hellenic Royal Cavalry is definitely stronger than Hippius Lances, but they're also more expensive. 60. In prolonged fight, difference isn't that big, but in a charge it is. So let's see. Actually, I think so far Fatal Imprudence uses his army slightly better. Simon doesn't seem to know what exactly he wants to do. very scary shots from these mercenary Rhodian slingers, while Simon cannot get his shots off. He gets some, but doesn't kill nearly as much. These hoplites have much better armor than the spikemen, and even from the front their shields are not particularly big, and you probably noticed how they were sliding for a bit. There was a lot of maneuvering going on, like okay, so these mercenary veteran hoplites, you see how they much sturdier than the spikemen, but they did the most important part here. They now pinned down Fatal Imprudence force. Let's see if this fact could be used or not by Simon. Slingers now shoot at slingers, and I think Fatal Imprudence got the first volley, and his cavalry sneaks by. Will Simon react in time? He does, but this cavalry will go through. Yeah, sacrificing one Hellenic cavalry unit for a very simple reason. Then these remaining slingers will win him the game. For Fatal Imprudence, I mean. If he manages to get all these slingers out of the game. Elephants charging mercenary veteran hoplites. I'm not sure if they are in a shield formation or not. Yeah, and this Hellenic Royal Cavalry still refuses to die. So just intercepting this cavalry near your skirmishes will not really help you save them. You need... oh, now General going to drop really fast. You really need to intercept them beforehand or like keep them away. Like in this case, there is not a single cavalry unit sneaking by Simon. So this cavalry superiority ensures that slingers of Fatal Imprudence are staying in a fight. But we have to see yet what will happen here. Okay, these pikes bugged out. These ones again bugged out. So pikes doing strange things. Here pikes actually killing these hoplites. Here mercenary veteran hoplites winning clearly. Here one mercenary veteran hoplites doing fairly decent against hoplites and Hellenic Royal Cavalry, but in overall terms, I would say, yeah, look how these spikes were misused, and under constant fire of these mercenary Rhodian slingers, they were destroyed here. I think Fatal Imprudence just he didn't won yet, but he's in a very nice spot right now because he still have 4 slingers and at least 1 cavalry unit. So Simon tries to sneak by, yeah, doing his best, finally getting to slingers. Now this become an even game. Well, it may become an even game because there is still 3 cavalry units left for Fatal Imprudence. We will see. So far, pikes were mostly misused for Fatal Imprudence. Man, that's such a strange game right now. I can't really read it. A lot of wavering going on for Fatal Imprudence. Now this not wavering because there is Hellenic Royal Guards, they have aura, so these guys stabilized. This thing would be countercharged, but it's likely will not save. Skirmishes of Fatal Imprudence are dead. His infantry dead, and look how this is turning. This mercenary hoplite, man, the game is turning. It looked like a Fatal Imprudence game, but in the end, the slingers were the units that should have won him the game. So now it's completely even. Now I will not tell that any one of them have a serious advantage. Well, I would say Simon have an advantage because when these guys dead, and if general, like, I don't know. I honestly don't know how much this remaining slinger can kill. GG from Simon, I think a bit early. Game isn't decided. So Simon tries to save his final slinger by putting it behind this mercenary veteran hoplites. Man, what a close game. So for Simon, like, it really was deciding here. If his cavalry, if he didn't keep one cavalry unit alive, if he didn't sneak it, if he didn't kill these mercenary Rhodian slingers of Fatal Imprudence, this game would have been over already. For Simon, it was all relying on these two cavalry units, because his infantry cannot catch up to slingers. Slight skirmishing advantage for Simon just because he have 57 men instead of 50. But now Fatal Imprudence will get a first shot, will he? Fast reload on both sides. And actually first shot goes for Simon. Yeah. Simon will get these slingers most likely. Yeah, I wonder how he got a first shot. So now he just protects his slingers, tries to put a pressure on these slingers. And then it would be his game, most likely. And actually when you go with... Oh, it's mercenary veteran hoplites. Okay. Fatal Imprudence. Keep trying. Always keep trying. These mercenary veteran hoplites, they don't have rapid advance. So here's some micron going on, obviously. Need to go around. Yeah. Engagement starting.
Yes, Commander.
That's an interesting game, I should say. I was totally sure Simon going to lose. But that's example of a game which was decided not by builds alone, but by how it was played. I love such games. As you noticed, both players, they presented their front as a mid-shield, like hoplites by Fatal Imprudence, pikes and the mercenary veteran hoplites by Simon. They tried to fight a skirmishing battle, and they keep their cavalry as reserve and flanking support. That was insane game, I should say. And it went for Simon, making the score 1-1. And look at those kills. This was scary. Honestly, this was scary. And like, it was a clash of two pretty much mirror builds, like same skirmishing contingent. Well, not fully mirror, obviously. There is elephant. These things probably could have done it for Fatal Imprudence if this elephant helped mainline. But sturdiness and persistence of these mercenary veteran hoplites is just unrivaled. Well, see you guys in the next game.